What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. All right, here we go. Quick video. Okay, we have to start calling out these companies. I'm not talking as an Xbot. I'm not talking as a Sony pony. I'm not even gonna talk trash about the Sony pony. But here's the deal. Okay, the same exact way, the Sony fans want us to call out Microsoft for not producing bangers, AAA games, and all this other stuff. The same way they want us to do that is the same exact way we want you Sony fans to talk to Sony when they're doing something wrong. Because I was thinking about this, right? Microsoft does not care what the Sony fan base thinks. They don't. They're catering to their fan base. That's what they cater to. They might do something here and there to try to entice the other side, but these companies are catering to their own fan base. So they're going to listen to their fan base a lot more than they're going to listen to the opposition's fan base. It makes sense why some fast food restaurants only have one, maybe two veggie options as far as burgers, because they know that people that go to those restaurants, to those fast food restaurants, typically aren't vegetarians, right? So they're gonna have most of their what they're presenting is gonna be to cater to that fan base. It makes sense. So I could tell you all day, every day, every single Xbox could tell you all day, every day how it doesn't make sense for you to play a game like Ghost of Tsushima, right? And then for them to tell you, hey, we're going to give you a director's cut, and you have to pay more money to get features that are already part of the system. There are features that are already part of the controller came with the system. Why do you got to pay extra for those features? That makes no sense. And here's the problem. If you're saying that you didn't pay for those features, that you're just paying for the DLC, then that's what they should have said. They should have said DLC is $30, that's it, or $20 or 10, whatever it is, point blank period. They shouldn't have mentioned the haptic feedback. They shouldn't have mentioned it because that was already going to be part of it. You see, what they're doing is that's called pimp game. They're trying to pimp you out. They're trying to give you a lot more when it was already there. You understand what I'm saying? That's like if I sold you a car and I told you like, hey, it comes with seatbelts. Yeah, but it's supposed to come with the seatbelts. So why am I throwing that in there? Right now, I get to think like, wait, are you charging me extra for the seatbelt? That's crazy. So that's what this sounds like. But the whole point is that you guys got to call it out. You guys got to call out the BS when you play a game like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and you know it's not worth $70. It's a good game, but it's no way worth $70. It's not. I played it. I have it. It's not worth $70. It is not. Especially when you're looking at the value on the other side, guys. You see, that's the problem. It's not. And again, I'm not just calling out Sony because obviously 2K did it and other companies are doing it as well. But Sony is doing it with their first party games, which means these are games that they could definitely control. If 2K wants to sell something for $70, I don't know how much power Sony or Microsoft has. 2K saying like, nah, this is how much we want to sell it. But an in-house game like Returnal, Rift Apart, they have that power. And then the reason you know they have that power is because look at what the other company's doing. Microsoft is over there giving their first party games up on that service Game Pass. Here you go, day and date. So all I'm saying is, whatever you have a problem with the other side, right? Because it's going to affect our side, we have to figure out a way to convince the Sony ponies that this is not good. The same way they're trying to figure out ways to convince us that certain things aren't good. But the problem is, I don't know if they're really genuine. I hear them say they want Microsoft to do good, but I don't think they really do want Microsoft to do well or Xbox to do well. Because if they wanted Xbox to do well, they would stop talking about numbers because they would know that Xbox is already worth way more than PlayStation. Yeah, I know. Xbox, not Microsoft. Xbox is worth more than PlayStation. Look it up. You don't have to believe me. Don't believe me. Just Google it. Xbox is worth more than PlayStation. Look it up, right? But regardless, I understand they want Xbox to do well, right? They want because it drives up competition. That's what they say. What the problem is, they don't like the way that Microsoft is competing this generation. That Xbox is competing. They're like, nah, we're going to compete with value, and it's working. So they don't like it. It is what it is. But all I'm saying is, you have to convince the other side. You have to convince the other side to talk to that company and change it. If not, me and you, Xbox fans, we could talk till we're blue in the face about how dumb it is to pay for the director's cut. It's just so they left stuff out of the game, and now they're gonna add it, and now they're gonna charge you more for it. Or if it's just a DLC, just call it a DLC. Don't pimp me out like that. Just tell me what it is. You're getting an extra part of the story, and we want to charge you $30, $20, or $10, whatever it is. Okay, cool. Now I have that choice. But don't tell me all this other stuff. You're gonna get lip syncing and all this. Get out of here, man. Come on with that. But again, they're not gonna listen to me. Sony doesn't care what my opinion is. They know I'm with Xbox, right? So they don't care. The same way that Microsoft is not worried about a person that's literally saying, I'm not going to buy an Xbox because I'll play it on PC. They really don't care about you as far as the box is concerned. Now they're trying to see if they could get you on Game Pass. And if you got a PlayStation and you got a PC with Game Pass, then why are you talking trash about Microsoft? They got you already. Literally, Microsoft is like, yeah, you keep talking. That's crazy. That's like the person that talks trash about Walmart. Like, I'll never shop at a place like Walmart, but then they go buy groceries at Sam's Club and it's owned by the same people. You. So again, if you're a PlayStation person, but you don't want to get an Xbox because it's Microsoft, right? But then you have a PC with Game Pass, yo, you make no sense. Don't talk trash. Don't talk. You trust me, you make no sense, right? But again, the actual fan base are the ones that have to stick up and talk about it. With that being said, Nintendo fans, okay? It doesn't matter how much Sony fans and it doesn't matter how much Xbox fans call out this Nintendo Switch OLED as being one of the craziest robberies. This is crazy, right? Just the OLED screen, that's what we're doing. But you know what's crazy? Nintendo fans are gonna buy it. Come on now, you already know Nintendo fans are gonna buy it. You already know this thing is gonna sell well. It's gonna sell so well. I already know it is. And then what? Why would Nintendo listen? Actions always speak louder than words. So we can say all we want. But if at the end of the day, you go ahead and you buy a freaking Nintendo Switch OLED, then you talking real heavy with your money. Same thing with all of you that say you don't like gaming services. So you don't want to support Xbox, but you got PS Now, or you signed up for PS Now once just to try. It doesn't matter. It's still numbers. Yo, you tripping hard. Dog 1985, there's levels to this. Only the fan base of that company can make change. That's why I make videos talking about Microsoft. That's why I make videos talking about why they promoting all these controllers instead of promoting games. Because I believe that if us together, that's why when the Sony fans said we're the ones that got Microsoft not to charge you extra for live, go, no, you didn't. It wasn't you. You think we were like, yeah, that's a good deal? No. But guess what? If you got PS Now, you still got to pay for PS Plus. So what are we so what are we doing? What are we doing? You get Game Pass Ultimate, gold is already in there. Right? But then when we try to tell you that something is wrong with your company, you don't want to call them out. I didn't play Returnal, so that's up to you and your heart. If Returnal is actually worth $70, I don't know how much it's worth right now used. I saw some, I don't know if it's true or not, some rumor out there. You guys look up how much Returnal is worth used. But if you pay $70 for this game, and right now you're seeing it used for something like more than 50% of what you paid, you should feel some type of way about it. But I know you won't. Your pride is too high. Be like, I'm glad he played with my $70 and I'm happy for it. If I saw Rift Apart at GameStop for freaking $40 tomorrow, I would be so mad at myself. It is what it is, though. But that was kind of like an experiment. I want to see if you guys were capping or not as far as how good these games were. And you guys were capping. I should have known better. Dog 1985. Yo, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.